Hey, so last time with Poe and the Best Friends to Dating, Best Friends to Lovers book, we got chapter 3 and it was written by Mistral Medium. As you can see, it's all one response and it's pretty short. It's about 800 words. This is going to be way too short for a chapter, so I'm going to show you two ways that we can expand it. So here is the chapter right now in the book. This is chapter 3, and as you can see, it's a lot of telling, like they agreed to meet at the restaurant at 7 p.m. That's not very helpful. So there's a couple ways that we can do this. We can expand each of these parts and just be like, hey, I need this to be shown. Stop telling this to me. Or we can ask for it in scene beats and then expand those beats on our own. So I'm going to show you both ways. If you ever run into this issue where AI just gives you something really short and you need to expand it. So let's start with just getting scene beats, and this will bring it a whole new chapter. And again, this is Mistral Medium. This is a free bot through Poe. Poe, you need the actual account for. It's not a subscription that we're using. So as you can see, now that we have all these beats, once it actually finishes, what we're going to do is just copy this so that we can keep track of it. Just paste it without formatting, because if we don't, this is what it looks like without formatting. Actually, it doesn't look any different. Never mind. So okay. There we go. Sometimes you have to be just a little bit more specific. So I'm going to put this into this chapter just so that we can keep track of it. And then I'm going to show you the difference. So in this one, it is 624 words. That is tiny. So originally we're starting with 624 words. So we're going to grab this. Let's get rid of this. We don't really need this for right now. Move this over here. I'm going to make it bigger just because. Alright, so and as you can see, it's still a lot of telling, but this is all stuff that we can expand later. Okay, so now we're kissing, apparently. Alright, and as you can see, we're already, remember the original was 624. We are at 770. Just asking it to continue this chapter. And that's interesting because see how it kind of went on like a little tangent? Because now we're backtracking where, you know, they ate dinner together here, but now we're sitting down and eating. So maybe you like this version more. I mean, I kind of like it more. It's longer, it's cute. We're confessing feelings. Very cute. Let's get rid of let's see here. So it started here. Let's get rid of this because this next version is cuter. And it's longer. So let's see here. Right. So see, it went completely against what it wanted to do. Because now we're kissing and confessing feelings. And so maybe you like the hug idea instead of the kiss. You can always go back and say, see, and it's that simple just to be like, hey, actually, it's a little early for kissing. I mean, these guys have been friends for so long, and then we're just gonna be like, kiss, kiss. No. So if your book is more like a slow burn, you know, friends to lovers kind of thing, you know, they've been friends for a decade kind of thing, it's not going to be like, oh, look, we had movies and then we made cookies and then we had dinner and now all of a sudden we're in love. I mean, definitely love, but not like this. So yeah, so this is cute. And then we can get rid of wherever it is. I'll deal with it later. And this is the alternative that I like. It's still not perfect, but nope. It's more of the slow burn that I'm thinking for this book. So where do the other ones start? As I sat down at the table. Okay. Cool. There we go. Okay, that's interesting. So this took, so we still need as they sat down at the table, and then present as they walked out of the restaurant. So we're from here down to here. And maybe this is what you like for your chapter. It might still be a little short, but it's going to be longer than 649. Not by much. So say we like this chapter. Okay, then how to expand it. We're going to go ahead and say, please add sensory details to this. I prefer not having a lot of flowery language, but if you don't mind it, go for it. And that's just how easy it is to expand one little paragraph and turn it into a lot more. So we went from 649 words to 809. And now with just that change, we're now at 1150. So if you like this part, cool, you can leave it alone. But please expand this with sensory details and oopsie. Please avoid flowery language. You can also say no flowery language. You can also, because we're in Poe, play with all of these. And that can help you build your characters, do some world building, scene building, everything that you need can be right here. Let's see what it does by expanding just that chapter, or just that paragraph, sorry. We're still going to be editing this and going through things and making it more of our voice, but you know, these little tricks can definitely help flesh out your book. So we're here, paste without formatting. Right, so somehow we got from here to we're at the table, and we added another 200 words. So, see here, suddenly we teleported to the table, so let's do, please provide a scene where she is to the restaurant. Sensory details included. She's nervous. It feels different than all the other times they've gone out to eat recently. It feels like more. We want her anxiety, we want her anticipation. We're definitely going to have to fix that she's been looking forward to it all week. And we'll definitely have to look for continuity and make sure that they're actually at a place that does rice and soy sauce. And we're eating sushi. Oh, let's see here. So maybe, like, instead of this part, which is very much just telling, actually, I can't stand when it does this, when it's just like, they settled into easy conversation. No, we're falling in love with these characters. I need to know what they're talking about. I need to know what's going on with them. You know, are they touching hands? Does he look at her when she smiles, when she laughs? You know, does she blush when he looks at her? You know, those kind of things we need to know. So right now we are at about 1800 words. There is definitely a bit that we need to do to this chapter, especially because of the kind of time jump. Let's see, like here, we're sitting down at the table, but there's lots of good stuff here that we can do. And then just like over here, so we have this chapter, and we can do the exact same thing over here. So say we take just this paragraph, or actually just like 2 sentences. I'm not going to tell it to avoid flowery language because I just want to show you what it does. See, so it's cute, and it's going to be cute, and you can keep it slow burn. You can back it up and say, hey, they're just gonna hug right now. You can, you know, have them get drunk on sake and then head back to his place. That's completely up to you. But I just wanted to show you these 2 ways of, you know, you can take just the little section that it gave you and turn it into scene beats and ask it to write those scene beats. Or you can take the individual paragraphs that it gave you and then ask it to expand those. Because either way, you're going to get a lot more output. You're going to get a lot deeper and richer story. You're just asking for sensory details. You can ask for, you know, more tactile details. You can ask for, you know, add in more bird, add in random people. Anything that you want to kind of expand your scene, absolutely you can do. And then the fun thing, because we are in Poe, you know, how does Jamie feel about the possibility of going back to Alex's place? Let's find out. See, and that's actually really on point, because right now we're anxious, we're nervous, we don't really know what's going on. Oh my gosh, I like him. Does he like me? I love him, but as a friend, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing him in more of a romantic way, but I don't want to ruin this friendship. Lots of really nice kind of anxiety, butterflies, everything going on right now is exactly what I want. You know, we're very early in the book, so this is what we need. And then, hey, if you want to know, hey, how can she keep their friendship intact? Super simple, super easy. And again, Mistral Medium, we're just doing this for free. See, and a really good insight there, and it just keeps going. Okay, so definitely give Poe a chance. Play with Mistral Medium. You know, it's a lot of fun. And then the next video, we will expand this book. We'll continue writing it. And then by the end of the series, we'll have a working first draft of the story. But right now, we just got chapter 3 done. It's going to take a little work just to kind of piece it together, but that'll be fine. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it's some good tips that you can use in your own books. See y'all later.